not film the two of them, just those two, McKessie and Radcliffe. So McKessie's our first witness, okay? All right, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. All jurors present, sir?
Yes, sir. All present, count for.
Okay, all right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Good morning.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Fully caffeinated jury. Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, we're going to go ahead and continue with the presentation of the state's case. Ms. Hilton or Mr. Brown, call your next witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. At this time, Your Honor, the state calls investigator Stephen McKessie.
I summon investigator McKessie, please. All right, good morning, sir. If you would please approach the witness stand.
Yes, sir.
Once you get there, if you'd be so kind to turn and face Sergeant Ingram and be sworn as a witness, please, before you sit down.
Yes, sir.
Truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Have a seat. State, spell your first and last name for the court, please.
Investigator Stephen McKessie.
Good morning.
Spell it.
My first name is H-E-N, last name is N-E-S-E-Y.
Good morning.
Yes, I am.
And where do you work?
I'm a police department,
And how long have you worked there?
22 years.
And when did you start?
May 8th to 2000.
And what was your role when you first got started with AP?
Started as a, and then I went to, when I finished completing my date school, I went to Zone 1 Patrol.
Okay, and to be, APD stands for Atlanta Police Department as well, correct?
Yes, sir.
And have you held any other positions other than investigators?
Yes, sir. As an officer, I was on audit theft task. In 2008, I was promoted to investigator. I did general investigations. I went to narcotics as an investigator, ATF task force. Now I'm on the future unit, Vice Marshal Task Force.
Okay. And were you both certified on September 5th, 2022?
Yes, I was.
2020.
Yes, I was.
Right. Do you remember working an extra job on Saturday, September 5th, 2020?
Yes.
And what kind of extra job was that?
So I was working in Zone 1 at the Exact Space. It's a restaurant.
Okay. And how were you dressed for that job?
Per SOP, I was dressed in full Class A uniform.
Okay. And around what time did you finish your shift?
About 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Okay. What's the address of the extra job?
It's 941.
And where did you go after you finished your shift?
I was headed southbound, suddenly realized I needed some gas, so I got off on Cleveland Avenue and went to the Chevron on Cleveland Avenue.
Do you know the address of that shift?
221 Cleveland Avenue.
And what type of vehicle were you in?
I was in my city unmarked vehicle, which is a gray F-150, Ford F-150.
And are you familiar generally with the area of 221 Cleveland Avenue?
Yes, sir.
And
With the task force, we would be assigned to look for stolen vehicles. When I was doing narcotic, I numerous of times would purchase narcotics from that area. Also being on fugitive, we get files with people that is wanted from that area, and I have to go around there and try to locate them.
okay. And what do you know generally about the 221 Cleveland Avenue area?
Basically, it's a known drug area. A lot of violence.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
What's your objection, sir?
Okay.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
Your Honor,
Yes.
would you like us to approach?
You can approach. Billy, hold on. I'm going to overrule my, Mr. Steele. I'm overruling, okay? I'm going to overrule the objection, okay?
So I'll restate the question. What do you know generally about the 221 Cleveland Avenue?
It's a known drug area. There's a lot of different type of crimes that occur in that particular gas station. It's also known for being a drug.
And I am now going to show with this court permission witness exhibits 157 through 153N, which is still shots. With permission to approach, I 157N, 158N, 159N, 160N, 161N, 162N, and 164N, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. McKinney, let's see, after you had a chance to look at what I...
Yes, sir.
Okay, what have I just had here?
These are still shots of 221 Cleveland Avenue.
And how do you know what those are?
This is the night of the incident that we're discussing today.
Okay. And have those still images, do they accurately, do those still images accurately?
I'm sorry, man. All right. Okay. All right. Sure.
Do you want to see them?
Sure, just
This is.
And Your Honor, to be record, these are still images from the body cam that were discovered for the defense counsel. And Investigator McKesson, do the images from the body cam accurately depict the events September 5th, 2020, call them?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, at this time, the state moves to its exhibits 157N through 63N. Evidence?
Any objection?
No objection.
All right, 157 in through fit.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Investigator McKessie, the exhibits that have been admitted into evidence that we're looking at the screen. Can you tell the jury what we're looking at this on this particular exhibit, 157N?
Right here, my truck. I was at the gas pump, some gas. Of course, this is the Chevron in the middle. The fish and wing spot. Over here is a income tax, and then over here is a corner that leads you to the back of the building. I'll explain why I said that later.
I do want to go back a few steps really quickly, further expound upon something you said earlier. Earlier you talked 221 Cleveland Avenue being the gated area. What do you mean by that?
It has a reputation where they hang out there to sell some of their narcotics.
Basis, say. Okay, all right.
About how far is the 221 Cleveland Avenue area away from 151 Cleveland Avenue?
Less than a mile.
Into this picture, go into the picture a little further. Could you tell her about working that day of September 5th, 2008?
Like I said, I was just getting some gas. That evening was kind of busy. There was a lot going on in that evening. In the Atlanta area in general. So I was involved in another incident in another area where there were shots fired in that particular area, which is near Mike's job. Because of that reason, I had my uniform on. Normally I would take it off, but I kept my uniform on at that time with me to protect myself in that incident. When I left that area, I came over to, I was going 75 southbound, where I noticed I needed some gas. So I stopped at this particular gas station, which is closer to the freeway. That the pump was broken. I noticed there was a lot of people. When I first pulled in, there was a lot of people in the area. Then I went over to the pump closer to the restaurant, where I noticed it was candles, like they had a candlelight vigil in that area. And I also noticed a whole bunch of truck sedan. Inside the red sedan, there was a lot of lighting in the area, but inside the red sedan, I saw a guy sitting in the passenger seat with a rifle. The rifle he was holding, like he was holding a rifle. You could tell, you could see the butt of the rifle. Even the time he had lifted the rifle up, and you could see the actual barrel of the rifle. So I was able to tell it was some kind of AK-47 rifle, style rifle. A lot of commotion going on. So a white sedan pulls up next to the sedan. At that point, I kept my eyes on the person in the red sedan, because of the rifle aspect of it. All of a sudden, this older gentleman comes out of the store. He started using profanity, talking about he's gonna kill somebody.
So let's unpack some of what you discussed. Can you point to the red?